Hi everybody, my name is Tammy Neff. I am a creative person who likes to paint and decorate. I have a retail store. It's called Tammy Loves, and I like to inspire people to make their homes more beautiful so that they're proud of them and that they love living there. And I have been upping my game on social media. I'm sure a lot of you have seen me come across the platform of Facebook mostly. We've done some Twitter, a little bit of Snapchat, and the second most would be Instagram. And anyway, I have signed up with a few mentor groups, following a few people to help me learn how to show you what I'm all about and how I can explain what I do that I can try to help you guys. I've been painting for 23 years. I have the retail store that I mentioned. We do classes in the evening, and I get inboxes and texts and phone calls constantly about how to paint this, what color to use, where would you go to buy that, and so many things rolling around in my head. And I know I have some good information that I can get out there to you guys. I'm just trying to learn how to do it. So I got everyone set up this morning. If you watched my video, we had my paint crew at the John and Annie Glenn Museum in New Concord, Ohio, and we're there to do the final painting work, and I wanted you guys to see a quick tour of that. Well, so I get home, I'm taking my daughter Abby as a model. She's flying out to California to do some work, and she's going to be gone a couple of months, so my heart's a little heavy today, getting ready to take her. But anyway, so all you moms I'm sure can relate to that. But anyway, so I checked in with one of my coaches, and she had quite a heartfelt assignment for me today, and I wanted to get it done, to get it off my list and off my mind. And so here's my homework. If you guys want to watch, great, but she's going to be watching, so I'm doing this for Tiffany. Coach Glitter is her name online, and she's an awesome person and has helped me. I mean, it's only fair I give kudos to Jennifer Allwood as well. She's helped me tremendously, and all of the girls in her group have just been like sisters, learning a lot from all of them. Oh gosh, I follow Sandy Kowalski and Rachel with Moolah. There's just so many, and I can tell you guys all about all of that. If you're interested, let me know. Oh, hi Kathy, hi April. She will do great. It's just hard to say bye. So okay, now I'm gonna start being all fussy again. So okay, part one of my homework was to watch the last video that I did, and I'm supposed to say 3 good things about it and 1 bad thing about it. And of course, you guys don't know this, but I try to not watch my videos because I am afraid if I ever watch a video, I'll never do another. And people do seem to enjoy them. I see people all the time. There was a little girl with her mom at the grocery, and her mom was talking to me about my videos and seeing me online, and her little girl said that I was a movie star. Which I thought was hysterical. But anyway, so okay, and my husband, here's another problem. My husband is always telling me, you take too long, you talk too much, speed it up, speed it up. And so in this case, I'm not going to. So if you guys, don't want to listen to me ramble, feel free to move along. But if you want to hear what I'm going to tell you about my homework here and digging into my soul, then let me entertain you for the next few minutes, and I'll try to get through this. So the first good thing I think about the video I did for the museum this morning was that I presented it pretty well for not really knowing much about what I was talking about. I think I did pretty good at that. Number 2, I have notes here. I introduced everyone on my team that was working in the area, so I thought that was nice of me. And I don't know if they think it was, but I don't think I introduced Angie, but you guys have met her before. And then I'm getting better at my introduction. Tiffany is encouraging us to learn a tagline, I guess you would call it, or learn an intro to say who you are and what you do and be consistent with it every video. So this will be my 3rd one that I did it. So you guys can go back and listen and tell me how I did, and you can watch in my future videos and see how I do. But I'm not using notes and on that. I'm just trying to memorize it, so I'm working on it. But there were things in that too, in writing that you had to soul search. It took me a day to figure what I wanted to say. You know, who am I in a quick little sentence. What I do with my store, I said, and then what I can do for you, and how I can help you and be of service to you. And so that was what we came up with, so you have to re-listen to that. And then the bad thing that I did, I had a tape measure in my hand and I didn't even realize it. They added a bedroom for us to do, and I had a tape measure in my hand when Angie was ready to go with the video, and so I kept flipping that tape measure, and it drove me crazy, so I'm sure it drove you guys crazy. I wish I would have taken that out of my hand. So that was my bad thing that I did, and also my hair. At my age, I've always been a blonde, and I can tell you I am almost 56, and my blonde, you can see my root, I can see my roots looking at you guys, how dark they are, and I'm struggling to not be as blonde as I've always been and not have this dark root thing going. So Tiffany, am having trouble deciding which was worse, my hair or the tape measure. But I'm going to go with the tape measure because that was my fault, and my hair, Mother Nature is doing mean things to me with my hair, so it's I'm doing the best I can with it. It's like breaking off and doing, but it looks like I haven't even done it, and I actually did it this morning. But anyway, okay, so there you go, Tiffany, there you go. So the next question was my biggest goal for my business, and I think that my biggest goal would be to do everything I do well. My fear is that I do too much. I have this painting business with several employees. I have clients, new clients, and clients we're working for, and clients that are coming up that I need to have things, you know, together for. I have people that I'm shopping for, trying to keep all of their things organized and everybody organized. And then we do classes in the evenings, some craft classes that we work on new ideas, and we get input from customers, and of course Etsy and Pinterest and other people in these groups are inspiring for ideas. I am a retailer for Country Chic Paint, who I try to do videos and show their products. We have the store, which, you know, it's hard, you know, all of these businesses could be a business in its own. And then also we do weddings. We decorate for people. We're into the ceiling draping and the backdropping and making things for them. So there are really 4 businesses that could be a business on its own, and I have a really nice team, a wonderful, better than nice, an amazing team in every aspect of this. But it all still, like, see these big shoulders? Sometimes they're not big enough. So yes, my goal is to continue doing the best I can do to keep all of the businesses, because I love them all. It's hard to decide. Okay, so then the next question was, what's your ultimate vision? And I would say that would be to grow in my social media. And I think the reason for that is that I can do one video online and reach so many people, where if I'm just in someone's living room, I am just helping that one person. And if I can do it online, I can show so many more people the exact same thing that I just spent an hour showing one person. So my ultimate vision would be for me to be able to grow and do that sort of thing on a bigger scale online. And then, what do you love about what you do was another question. And I think I love helping people. Let me see what I wrote. I wrote little quick notes. I love helping people love their homes, which was in my intro. And I do love that. It allows me to be creative. And I find that when I'm finishing a project, sometimes they'll even have tears like you've changed our life just by moving around our furniture and bringing out special things that they had packed away that now they have out. And I've talked about this before in other videos, so I won't elaborate, but just trying to help people that have no idea how to hang pictures on the wall, and I walk in and their pictures are too high or too far apart, and I want them to bring them down eye level and to group them more together. Hi Abby, hi honey, thank you for the hearts and the love. And so I want them to learn all these little things, and just these changes really makes a big difference. So when we go into their home and decorate, that's a big helpful thing. And then with the store, we added clothing. I never thought I would do that because it doesn't really pertain to our business, but I love clothing and I love fashion, and I have, my daughter's modeling, and I have my other daughter who is a businesswoman. She manages a physician's office in town in Zanesville, and she has a lot of ladies working for her, so they're looking to her for leadership and guidance. And she has a certain look she's trying to achieve, and dang, I've always liked clothes, guys. I mean, my closet is ridiculous. Of course, I'm holding on to those little sizes, and then the sizes I'm in, and then the little, unfortunately, bigger sizes too. And my husband's like, you have too many clothes. What are you doing with clothes? But I love them, and the styles change. So, yeah, helping women feel more beautiful and helping them see that, like, leggings have been a huge, and straight leg jeans make you thinner. Your legs and your calves, that's a smaller part of your body. And so why wear these big, legged pants when you're trying to feel smaller? So you want the longer tops that are super in style right now, that are super long and flowy and make you feel good, and you can breathe and wear leggings and you're comfortable, and so much more comfortable than jeans. So heck yeah, I'm gonna sell some clothing because I like it. I like them. So, and then the other thing, let's see here, another one, how to help more people, and that's growing my audience, and I think that goes back to social media as well. And then what products and services are you the most passionate about? Well, let me just say, I named my store Tammy Loves, and everything in that store is something that Tammy loves. I've gone to market, I've gone through catalogs, I've met with sales reps, I have gone out on my own and approached makers to put their merchandise in my store. Anything that I find unique and of value and something that I am proud of, that's what's in my store. And my store is called Tammy Loves for a reason, because Tammy loves everything in it. And so that kind of works. Our Country Chic paint is another thing that I love and want to do more with. I wish I had time to do more and show you guys what all of the creams and plasters and glazes and waxes and texture paint, just all the products that they have are just incredible. And so I will be upping my game. I'm going to be making some videos. We're scheduled to do some on Thursday, actually, that you guys would be able to, instead of trying to find me when I'm at the shop, because I'm rarely there, with all of your questions, we're going to do some videos that you can sign up for my email, and I'll send you a little something about painting, or maybe a couple videos that you might even be able to purchase and watch at your leisure. So that's another thing that I'm passionate about. And then yes, I said that I search hard for the items for our store, that we're picky about it. I do some antique and vintage things. We like making things for the store, incorporating all of these treasures that I found and making old bottles look beautiful with ribbons and old things on them. We make belt buckles that are used with a lot of the old brooches, old jewelry. We've got, oh my gosh, the summer vintagey looking, where we use like the coal miners when they would come out of the coal pits. They would have like a big safety pin, and they would get a number, not copper, but like a brass circle with a number stamped on it, and that was like their paycheck. How many loads of coal did they bring out of that shaft? And then at the end of the week, they would turn in their pin with all of their little round discs on it, and that's how they got paid. And we have a bunch of those. I love, they're all different. All the different companies stamp theirs differently, so we put a lot of those on the belt buckles. If you take apart a lighter, you know, the metal lighters that you would flip up, if you take that all apart, the guts of that with the spinners and all that with all of the fuel gone are really cool. We put some of those on. We've got old skeleton keys. We just do all kinds of, you know, it's an artsy thing. So we just make it look like we pick and choose. We're very picky what goes with which one. And so we sell our buckles at the store. We have the leather straps to go with them. But that's another thing that I'm very passionate about and love, because I make those, and they're truly from the heart. And everything that goes on them is vintage. With the exception of one time there's a lake nearby called Buckeye Lake, and we did a show there, and we wanted to take some nautical things. So we went to Hobby Lobby and went to their nautical jewelry section and made a few, maybe a dozen of nautical buckles. So, but besides that, they're 100% old. At least to my knowledge. I might buy something that was actually an Avon piece that was thrown in with an old pile of jewelry, and so it may not all be officially antique, but it's vintage and used for sure, and loved by someone sometime along the way. And then let's see, transformation provides. Okay, so I think what she means is, what kind of transformation am I providing to my customers? And I think, you know, with the way that they're dressing and transforming their soul. When you put on something new, let me tell you, there is something about that. You have a new shirt and you pop that baby on and you're just like, ooh, I'm looking good today, and you're feeling good. And so yeah, that is a transformation of some sort, some level, physically and mentally, that you know it's new, so you feel more confident, and I think that shows. And then the transformation in their homes go without saying, because, you know, not only have we made the walls green instead of white, or whatever the case may be, it's just changing their whole entire environment. One case comes to mind where she had these tiny little lamps in her living room, and I went back to use the restroom, and she had this big beautiful lamp in her bedroom by her bed, and I thought, that's so backwards. And so I, as nicely as possible, said, would you care when we push your furniture back if I just tried to swap those lamps out? You have this big lamp back by your bed, and then the shorter lamp by the living room, so it's set so much lower than where you are sitting, and I think a taller lamp would look better. Of course we did, and it was like, oh my gosh, I never even thought of that. And of course I'm thinking, how could you not think of that? I just got kicked off. But people do need help with that sort of thing, and so I'm hoping to reach out and help everybody. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Renee. So anyway, you guys just jumped on here towards the end of my homework, so I'm hoping that Tiffany, my Coach Glitter, is going to review this. I'm sure it's way too long, but I had a lot to talk about. So sorry for moving the papers around. Yay, I'm done. Homework is done, and now I can get my emotions in check, because I'm going to be taking my youngest daughter to the airport to fly her off to California to earn tons of money doing modeling, and hopefully I can give you guys some posts about what she's getting into and what's happening. It all has to be approved, of course, so I may not be able to tell you right out of the gate, but she's going to be doing big things. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching me, and thank you for helping me through my homework and listening to me bare my soul to all of you. And hopefully I get an A+ from Tiffany. So have a great day, guys. Bye.